God, did you miss me? You know what I mean? I'm gonna say it again, y'all. Did you miss me? Cause I know she wants to kiss me. But anyways, man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man, Jay Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take It Easy. For you end up like Bazy, cause you know Jay told them glazes. But make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel, everything you need to know about your boy Jay. It's in the description down below. Like I said, your boy Jay will be live streaming tonight. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to your boy. Make sure y'all subscribe to the second channel too. We will be going back and forth when it comes to college football 27 and 007 First Light. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in to the second channel and Twitch. But Warriors gay. Warriors gay. Till I'm in the grave. Hold on, till I'm in the grave. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This right here makes my heart filled with joy. You know what I mean? One thing about the ops, you know what I mean? Warriors K, we killing them, bud. You know what I mean? One thing about the ops, man, and this big op right here, this real big op. You know, the ops, man, been making no moves, man. Yaxel, man, Yaxel. Ugh. We're going off summer leagues now. I mean, I was bragging about Cameron Carr, so I'm not gonna be a hypocrite when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be pretty happy. And I'll be bragging too as well if that was Cameron Carr. So I'm not going to get on the ops heels for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm real. I ain't going to act like, you know what I'm saying? I won't be on Cameron Carr heels. You know what I'm saying? The bro won Summer League MVP and whatnot. You know what I mean? So he looked good so far. You know, I'll give y'all that one. I'll get ops though. You know what I mean? But the truth is he has yet to prove himself in the big league, the NBA. You know what I mean? So that's the truth. So he still's an unproven player for sure, but he looked good. You know what I'm saying? But Yaxel isn't enough. You know what I mean? That right there, you need way much more. I mean, you have trash Jimmy Butler, and for Christ's sake, don't bust my balls. You know what I mean? We don't even know if you're bringing back Draymond Green. You know what I mean? So, you know, having Jimmy Butler on a $120 million contract, having Draymond Green taking a pay cut like LeBron was finna go there or something. You know what I'm saying? Your team is just, I mean, you literally done nothing. You know what I mean? Like all you did was draft somebody that you're hoping to turn out to be good. That's all. You're hoping that he becomes good. We don't know if that motherfucker gonna be good. Summer League is completely different from the NBA. Same thing when it comes to G League. You see so many G League players going stupid, and then when they get to the NBA, we don't see that same player. Bronny James, for example. I mean, for Christ's sake, don't bust my balls, but bro, like one of the best players in G League came to freaking NBA straight BJ. What that stand for, Jay? Booty Jews. You know what I'm saying? So it's like not on the Yaxel hype train. You know what I mean? Until I see something. You feel me? But yeah, man, disappointing. I told y'all this was most likely going to happen. The man is still trying to win the ring. This man that you're seeing right here is still playing at a high level. You know, that's one thing about my players, the 2010s, bro. We're still playing at a high level. He's still dropping 20-some points per game. He's still an all-star starter. He's still, mother effer, still in his prime. He's still the best player on the team. He's still your number one option. You don't think he won a fifth ring? You don't think he want to go out with a bang? I don't know what it is about our players, but our players got some type of juice. I don't know, but these motherfuckers 38 years old, still hooping like they 25. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's insane. Kawhi Leonard, Steph Curry, KD's, LeBron James. I'm like, for Christ's sake, man, our generation is just different. You know what I'm saying? But he's going to lead the Warriors. I'm telling y'all that right now. He going to lead, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling you.
The Warriors are giving
up on
Steph Curry, and I know that sounds dramatic.
He can only do so much, bro. Can only do so much. Like, bro, he tired, bro. He tired, gang. You know, he wants help. Y'all not helping him, bro. Y'all not giving this man no help. This man is finna lead y'all. I'm telling you, bro. He not winning the ring with y'all, gang. You know what I mean? Get it out your freaking head. You're not winning the ring, Warriors. It's over, brother. It's over.
The Warriors are giving up on Steph Curry, and I know that sounds dramatic or hype, but it's right in our face. So LeBron wanted to play with Steph. Not only has the man talked about playing with him for years, Rich Paul admits.
So you never see this. And this is exactly what I have this man at number 7. Like, you just never see this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I miss the rivalries, bro. All that laughing on the court, man. I don't want to laugh on the court, man. That's what make you, and that's exactly why I never seen Kobe do this, MJ do this, Larry, Magic. I'm just like, why are we laughing, bro? You are a competitor. We are competing. I'm a competitor, bro. I'm an athlete, bro. You can say whatever, millions of dollars, whatever, man. This is competition, bro. You are in front of me, bro. I ain't got no friends on the court, bro. I'm not trying to smile and kick it with you, bro. I don't know. That's just competitive nature of me. Maybe I'm sick in the head. I don't know.
It was Steph.
Give a dang about the $1 million you playing, bro. I ain't trying to hug. I ain't trying to do nothing. I ain't trying to be friendly or nothing.
As the man talked about playing with him for years, Rich Paul admitted it was a layered decision across the board between Philly and Golden State, and he really just decided on Philly. Why? Because they had more talent to win a championship. LeBron even said it, and he gave the Warriors time. Bron said, look, I want to play with you, but you need to go get my boy Anthony Davis. We know that because Sean
bro trying to form the Avengers.
LeBron would only play there if they got AD.
Look at it, bro trying to form the Avengers. Y'all see this? Trying to form the Avengers. Y'all talking about he ain't ring chasing. He said it out his own dang mouth. He trying to play for a championship team. Like, man trying to form the dang Avengers. Bro trying to play with a top 5 point guard of all time, a top 10 power forward of all time. I'm like, boy, you really trying to chase it. If that boy is chasing it, bro. I'm telling that boy is chasing it. If you don't win this year, LeBron, if you don't win with this team this year, oh boy.
Simple, but AD cost.
And that's the funny thing about it. You think the East is gonna be sweet? I'm telling y'all, the East is not gonna be sweet like people think it is. I'm telling y'all, bro. Talking about the 76ers and all that. Huh? You better watch out for them Knicks. You better watch out for them Wizards. You know what I'm saying? Even the Raptors, for Christ's sake, bro. You better watch out, bro.
And the Warriors are valuing future picks over Steph's career. And honestly, they've been doing that forever. This team had the goal to go in on a 2-timeline plan in the middle of Steph's prime. LeBron James would have had a heart attack. That's betrayal. 7 years ago, they picked James Wiseman #2, then go with Jonathan Kuminga. Hold on.
He will be a Laker. You know what I'm saying? We are in contact with Jonathan Kuminga. Word on the street, he will be a Los Angeles Laker.
Him till he has zero
Word on the
value.
street.
Congratulations. They take advantage of Steph's loyalty, but without LeBron and AD, what happens now? And this is what the front office knows. They see exactly what I'm about to show, had no intention of giving up picks. So next season, the Dubs won't have Jimmy Butler until January at least, off of an ACL tear at 37 years old. That leaves 38-year-old Steph to carry the team offensively. So who is better than Golden State next year? Let's start with the obvious tier. That is Oklahoma City and San Antonio. Then the most likely tier, the Lakers.
No, I was just saying this. And that's, I don't know why the ops think they're better than us. I don't know why they think they're better than us. I told you, bro. I told you, first and foremost, bro. Golden State, you're nowhere near better than us. Especially now. Bro, our team is 10 times better than y'all's. 10 times better than last year. Y'all definitely can't compete with us this year. So please, like, got a better all-around team. It's gonna get real wicked for you, bro. You know what I mean? I don't even know why. But I'm telling you, bro, in my gut, I feel like he's going to play on that purple and gold. I feel like he's going to play on that purple and gold, man. You know what I'm saying? Playing on that purple. When is his contract up? You know what I'm saying? When is Steph Curry's contract up? Let me go and see. I got to look on ChatGPT right quick. You know what I mean? Is this contract up next year? When? Oh, okay, look. Okay, I'm pretty sure that when does Steph Curry become a free agent, man? Okay. Look, I'm going to just look that up after. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure his contract ends next year, right? You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken. So for me, I can see him, you know what I'm saying, becoming a Los Angeles Laker. I mean, bro, seeing him in that purple and gold, that junk is crazy. You know what I mean? But, I mean, the man wants to win another chip. You feel me? Plain and simple. You know what I mean? And like I said, man, our dynasty is over. It's been over, bro. You feel me? It's been over. He can't do it by himself. He never could. He never will. You know what I'm saying? So he don't know how it feels to have to carry the baggage now. Now he knowing how I feel. He don't like it. He finna get up out of there. I'm telling y'all right now.
Houston and Minnesota, all easily better than Golden State.
Then
the probably tier, Portland for sure.
I think Portland is better than Golden State.
The Clippers and Phoenix. But then
Suns is better than Golden State. I think they're one of the worst teams out the West. No cap. I'm not even saying this because you the ops. I honestly feel like you're one of the worst teams in the West. You didn't make the playoffs this year for a reason, bro.
Maybe tier. These are teams that have improved from last year to finally make a run. And in the West, that is the Utah Jazz.
I think the Jazz better than them.
The Dallas Mavericks.
I think the Mavericks better than y'all.
Not only did Utah get Darren Peterson at #2, but they are ready to unleash their veterans. Guys like Lauri Markkanen, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Real.
Sitting last year to tank, now going for it. And the Mavs get to pair Cooper Flag with Kyrie Kyrie Irving. Plus, they've got good vet role players. Dallas doesn't control their picks next year. They have no reason to sit back and lose. So the Warriors are a 12 seed next year.
I was just saying that. Hold on. We're better than the Rockets, first and foremost. Projected West standings, I'm going to keep it real. We're better than the Nuggets. We're better than the Rockets, and we're better than the T-Wolves, my guy. You know what I mean? So go ahead and, we're not number 6. Go ahead and boost us up to number 3. You know what I mean? Because we was number 3 seed. It was back-to-back top 3 seeds, bro. So I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? We were number 3 seeds back-to-back. So we're better than the Nuggets, for sure. We're better than the Rockets, and we're better than the T-Wolves. I mean, for Christ's sake, don't bust my balls. You know what I'm saying? We beat the freaking Rockets injured. So I don't know why the Rockets up here before us. You know what I'm saying? So get the Rockets down, get the T-Wolves down, and get the Nuggets down. We should be at number 3. This is a blasphemy. This is a disgrace. But I've been saying it. I said it before, and I'm going to say it again, bro. I definitely feel like y'all are the worst team in the West. I'm not going to lie to you. He thinks the same. I think you're the worst team in the West. I'm not going to lie to you.
Year as it stands right now. And if you knock off our maybes, then a 10 seed. But Steph cannot get injured. How are they going to score a point without Steph until Jimmy Butler returns? And the Dubs front office knows this, so they didn't want to lose that 2027 first round pick. But the problem, some experts say 27 is supposed to be as bad or worse than 2024, when the top picks were Zachary Rizachet and Alex Sarr.
Oh my God.
Not a great plan. Now it reminds you of what happened in Dallas with Dirk Nowitzki. Mark Cuban tried like hell to get top free agents to go to Dallas after their 2011 championship, but he failed. He even got Dirk to take pay cuts, but Chris Paul went to the Clippers. Then DeAndre Jordan went to LA. Dwight Howard went to Houston. LaMarcus Aldridge, the Spurs. If you look at Golden State, yeah, same thing. They have whiffed on like every big star. Giannis, LeBron, Pascal, only guy that they got was Jimmy Butler. So for Dirk and Steph, loyal as hell on crappy teams till the very end. But in Dallas, their plan landed them a number 5 pick in 2018, which they traded up to get Luka Doncic. So in Dirk's final year, he literally passed the franchise to Luka in his record 21st season with only one team. Pretty cool, but the Warriors can't do that. There is no Luka to pass to, even if—
Just said this, thank you, bro. And they think I'm hating, bro. The ops love saying you're hating. You have nobody to pass the torch to. You is not like Warriors. You got to understand, Warriors. You're not like any— you keep talking about Yaxel, bro. I can promise you Yaxel not finna be no Luka Doncic, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If you don't come out averaging 25 points per game, bro, most likely you're going to be a bust. I'm not just saying a bust, but you don't come out averaging 20 points per game. All that, well, it's just his first season. Bro, you got to understand, bro. You're not a superstar. You gotta wait. If you gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's his first season. He gotta, you know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Come out the gate, bro. Gotta be averaging at least like 20. I'm talking about generational talents. You seen when it came to Bron and, you know what I'm saying? You seen when it came to Luka and, you know, them type of players, bro. Cooper Flag. You feel me? Like, you know, I'm just saying, bro, like, if you different, bro, it's not going to take you, like, you know what I mean? Like, even with Steph, you know what I mean? Steph wasn't really like too bad, you know what I mean? Coming out of Davidson, but it took us some time to become this player, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't like a trash motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm just saying, like, to be like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Generational, bro, is rare. You're not getting another Steph Curry. I mean, it took you freaking 30-something years to get a Stephen Curry. You know what I mean? So I just want to know who you're going to pass the torch to. Yaxel? That's who you betting on? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, dude, y'all future is finna look very, very, like, bad. And it's gonna, you know when I said this? I said y'all future is gonna look very bad. I called y'all future out, man. I said it.
They get the number 1 pick. But what makes it 100 times worse, we all know, Steph is way better than what Dirk was at the end. Man is still a top 5 to 10 player at least. For example, last year Steph dropped over 26 points in less than 31 minutes a night. That's something only he and Giannis have done in all of NBA history. So the way the Warriors have not honored his talent is disgusting and betrayal. But maybe there's a different different plan. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I will talk about that plan, but first, Draymond Green. And I don't want to spend too much time on this because he might sign somewhere else, like very soon, but it's weird that he hasn't, because Draymond declined his almost $28 million player option to make room for LeBron. But you'd think as soon as LeBron chose Philly, they would have a plan set up for Dre to sign. Why hasn't he? Well, maybe he is looking at a team that actually has a chance to compete for a title. And you might think, oh, that's disloyal to Steph. No, the Warriors were ready to ship him out last year. They put Dre's name in trade talks for the first time. All bets are off. It's obvious Jimmy Butler is their guy. Jimmy's agent Bernie Lee even leaked to ESPN. Golden State promised they would not trade him and wanted to build together moving forward. So if you're
Star,
they would not.
Jimmy Butler's agent believes Star will remain. Star, you're not a star. You're a role player. That's what like Warrior fans don't. He's a role player, not a Hall of Famer. You're not a top 75 player of all time. You're not. You're a glorified role player. All they're gonna do is play off Jimmy. Them 2 years. They're gonna live off them 2 years forever. And then when he got to the freaking finals, got his head beat in. I'm like, they just gonna live out them 2. That motherfucker ain't been playoff Jimmy since how long? Motherfucker ain't been playoff Jimmy since 5 to 6 years. Still talking about some dang playoff Jimmy, superstar. A superstar averages 17 points a game. Superstar or star? Not a star again. You're a role player. You're a high glorified role player because of what you did in them 2 years. These motherfuckers just would not let them 2 years go. You're not a superstar. You're not a star. You're not an all-star. You're a role player, bro.
Trade him and wanted to build together.
I don't know the hype around this motherfucker. Then you paid this, bro, the most desperate move ever. You paid this man 120 something. You know, he's the top 5 highest paid NBA player in the NBA right now. He's getting paid more than half of the superstars that's better than him. He's top 5 highest paid NBA player right now.
So if you're Draymond, it's like, okay, you already made your choice. They'll trade me if they get a chance. Not going to be Jimmy. So instead, why don't I choose my NBA future, then have it dictated by the Warriors front office?
Like Dre
would definitely sting, but that wound already opened when Golden State tried to trade him. They broke the seal. So where could he go? There are actually a ton of teams that make sense, but what about a sign and trade to the Sixers? We know Draymond wants to play with LeBron, so a deal could be Warriors get Joel Embiid, 2028 first from the Clippers.
Bro, you really think they're... You think the Sixers finna trade Joel Embiid, bro? You gotta be like a Warriors fan. Bro, Joel Embiid is 100 times better than Draymond Green. Why would they trade away a dude that's still in his prime? The only problem with Joel Embiid, now I do feel like Joel Embiid is kind of a little bit overrated, but I can't deny that he won't be a top 10 player of all time. So, I didn't mean to say all time. Know your eyes, boy. All time. Shut the freak up. I'm in right now. Shut up. You know what I mean? I buckle like, whoa. You know what I mean? But no, top 10 player in the league right now if he's healthy. I feel like injuries is Joel Embiid's problem, but they're not finna trade away Joel Embiid, bro, for Draymond Green. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen you say in my life.
2033 first from the Sixers and a swap from LA. Sixers get Draymond on a sign and trade and Kristaps Porzingis.
Bro,
that works money-wise if Draymond does a sign and trade at his previous
Nobody's
salary.
Finna trade him for that.
Warriors asked for a ton
finna trade him for an injury-prone motherfucking old person, bro.
Wise if Draymond does a sign and trade at his previous salary. Then the Warriors asked for a ton of draft equity. Those are valuable picks. And Joel Embiid. Why? Because Kristaps still has value. And Joel's
Kristaps still has value
with his injury history. Why would Golden State do that? Because the alternative is losing Draymond for nothing. At least here you get draft assets and a flyer on Embiid.
Nobody's finna trade for Draymond.
Okay, but let's say that there is some other plan. What could that be? Well, it turns out that the Warriors' salary cap might be a clue. After next season in 27-28, they have $0 guaranteed dollars on the cap sheet. It's a blank canvas. And they've got all their picks. Now, you got to think that Steph is going to extend, so his last year might be 28-29. The point is, they have tools to improve. For example, they could sign and trade trade almost any player into their cap space, or they could sign a free agent. So free agents next year include restricted guys like Amen and Asor Thompson, Brandon Miller.
They're going to get extended. These are going to get extended.
Players like Kawhi Leonard, Michael Porter Jr., and
Kawhi staying with them.
Like LeBron James if things go south in Philly, Karl Anthony Towns.
What you gonna do? You gonna go to another team again? You gonna be on your 15 if things go down south in Philly, bro? If things go down south in Philly, bro, just retire, bro. You're the problem at this point. You know what I'm saying? What you finna go chase another one? You finna go? So you're going from playing with Jaylen Brown, a Hall of Famer, Joel Embiid, who could be a Hall of Famer, Tyrese Maxey, who averaged dang near 28 points per game. Then what you finna go over to a Hall of Famer? Well, what you finna what, bro? Finna go to another? You're 15. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Kyrie Irving and the dream scenario, Nikola Jokic.
Nikola Jokic will be a Laker. And I'm going to tell you that right now. Nikola Jokic will be a Laker.
I'm going to get into. I'm not even going to go there. That's more of a pipe dream than getting Giannis. But the point is, they've got some options. The only problem is, Steph will be then closing in on 40 years old by that time with a gigantic missed opportunity. So would LeBron, AD, Draymond, and Porzingis have won a title? I mean, you want to say no, but in this era of parity, who's to say they had zero chance? You don't know that. All we know is the Warriors had a chance to make Steph's final years fun as hell, but they chose to prioritize the future like they've been doing for years and years. Ever since Kevin Durant left in 2019, basically, and that is sad. But very good get in Philly. LeBron chooses the Sixers.
Like I said, man, nobody, at least for me, expected nobody expected them to get LeBron. I didn't expect you to get LeBron. I didn't expect you to get Giannis. I didn't expect you to get nobody. I told you how your salary cap was. I've been saying it for I don't know how long. So am I surprised that you didn't get nobody? I knew you wasn't going to get Anthony Davis, but you want to be delusional and want to believe that you're getting Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not surprised that this happened. Now, I mean, it is what the freak it is, bro. Said you weren't going to get nobody and you didn't get nobody. All right, don't bust my balls.